I am here as a lawyer who makes a living representing people. I get paid if I can go into court and prove that a brain injury was caused by someone else and that someone else is responsible. That is certainly part of my motivation in being here. Some of you, that doesn't mean anything to. You don't need a lawyer. The accident or the injury that occurred to you is nobody's fault. It's simply an act of God. But there is a significant minority of you who really do need a lawyer. I would like you to consider hiring a lawyer who knows something about brain injury. Ironically, the most severe cases may not require a lawyer to know very much. A person who's in a coma, it doesn't take someone who really understands the process of brain injury, neuropathology, to prove that that person suffered a brain injury. A person who leaves the hospital with clear-cut physical deficits from the brain injury, maybe that person doesn't need a lawyer who really understands, except they really do. Because a lawyer who really understands that brain injury is more than the physical deficits. It's more than the inability to do well on certain cognitive tasks. It's behavioral issues, and it's the impact on the lives of the others around you. It's the need for better care, longer care, more involved care. It is the understanding that disability is a subtle process, that you may, for half an hour, seem to be the best adjusted person that anybody will ever meet if you're not put into stress situations. You may be fine if you don't have to multitask. The lawyer who doesn't understand that brain injury is a functional change that is dramatically different when the mind is stressed, is not the lawyer who needs to be representing someone who has a brain injury. If your lawyer doesn't know what the vestibular system is, if your lawyer doesn't understand what you mean when you say brain injury is a process, not an event, if your lawyer says, you look normal to me, how am I going to persuade someone that you have a brain injury? You have the wrong lawyer. I want to represent you who have brain injuries, who need a lawyer who understands. Obviously, thousands of people will see these web pages. I can't represent you all. But I work with a network of lawyers around the country who have had similar dedication to this field that I've had, who for years have been working with brain injured people, who have learned the same lessons by listening to their clients that I have, who also work with the top doctors, who also learn from those doctors, who also teach those doctors. If you have a case where someone else wrongfully caused your injury, we do want the opportunity to talk to you. And that's certainly one of the most important motives as to why these web pages are here.